Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will show you guys the process of designing this two-story building in Archicad, and I will also make sure that at the end of this video there would be absolutely no reason why you will say you did not understand this video. And so if you're a beginner or an intermediate user of the software, please watch this video till the end. Alright, I will start by explaining the Archicad interface, but before then, let me go to my ground floor. Alright, this is most likely the interface that you are going to come across when you open the Archicad application. At the top is the name of the application, and below is the menu bar. This menu bar contains some of the things you can see on the screen. Within the file, you can open a new file, you can open a recent file, you can save the file, save as, you can as well import a file from another application into Archicad. And below that is the standard toolbar. The first icon is the undo, then the redo with define and some other things. And some of the things here is you can find them inside the edits. So you can see the undo, the redo, and some other things that I mentioned earlier. And below that is the info box. This info box contains the information about an active Archicad tool. Let's take for instance, I go to design and click on this word tool. You can see the information about that word tool. And when I click on the dot tool, you can as well see the information about that dot tool. Alright, and as for this part, this is the toolbox, and this toolbox has three options. It has the design option, the document option, and also the more option. This holds true if you are using the same version of Archicad as me, but if you are using a more recent version, then you do not have a problem. They are also similar. Within the design, we have the word tool, the dot tool, window tool, column, beam, slab, and so many other tools. And within the documents, we have the dimension tool, we have the level dimension tool, the text tool, and some others. And as for the more, we have the grid element and some other tools right there. Alright, now below the screen, these parts, you can see the first one is the previous zone, second one is the next zone, while the third one is the increase zone, and these three works together. When I click on the increase zone, I can zoom part of this floor plan like this stair area. You can see I've marked the stair area. You can see I have fitted this stair area into this page. Alright, and when I click on the previous zone, it will go back to the way it was, like this. You can see that it has gone back to the way it was, and when I click on the next zone, it will also go back to the way it was. You can see that. So that's how to make use of these three zones. And as for this other one, this fit in window, when I click on it, the entire floor plan will fit to the window like this. Click, you can see that. You can use this, maybe you are in an extensive part of your page and you cannot find your drawing, so just click on this fit in window and the drawing will fit to that window. Alright, so that's how to use that. And as for this right here, this set orientation, you can use this set orientation to set the orientation of your building. I can tint this floor plan to any direction like this. When I click on that, I can draw a straight line like this. You can see this, and I can take it up by typing the angle of the preferred angle on my keyboard. You can see that I can take it to this angle 45 degrees, and I will click. You see that I have tinted the orientation of this building. Alright, so to undo, I will go to the set orientation and I will follow the orientation of this building. You can see that 45, the angle 45. I'll follow that and I will take it to 0. You can see I'll bend it like this. So that's how to make use of this set orientation. And this right here is the scale of the drawing. It is set to default. You can make the drawing to be vivid if you increase this scale. I will increase it to 1:50. You can see that. You can vividly see the details of the floor plan, but I would recommend you use as default. Alright. Now, okay, I think we are done with this. Now there are other aspects that are only visible on the 3D. So I'll go to my 3D. Either you click on this 3D or if you can't find this 3D all, okay, let me first of all click on this. You can see the 3D. But if you can't find this 3D all, maybe on the floor plan, just right click and go down, click on show all in 3D. You can see that. So this is the 3D. Alright. Now to move around this building, I'll go to this orbit mode. I'll click on the orbit mode, or I will press O on my keyboard, letter O, or I click on the orbit mode like this. You can see how the cursor has changed. Then I will left click and hold. If I left click and hold, I will drag my mouse and you can see I can move around the building. I can stop, go further and move around the building like this. Alright. Now there is also an explore mode. I also call it a game mode, which is right here. You can see this explore. So when I click on it, I will move my mouse. You can see how the building is moving, and I can also control this building by using four keys on the keyboard: the W key, S key, A and D keys. Alright. For the A key, I will go to the left. You can see that I can go to the left with my A key, and as for the D key, I'll go to the right. For the W key, I will move closer to the building, and for the S key, I will move away from the building. So that's how to do that. Now press escape to make the explore inactive. Alright. Now as for this right here, this is the pop-up navigator. When I click the pop-up navigator, I will click on this first one, this project map, and within this project map we have so many elevations. You can see we have so many elevations. We have the west elevation, we have the east, south, we have the west, we also have the north elevation. You can see that. So these are the main elevations we have. Let me go to my ground floor so you understand better what I'm talking about. Alright, now you can see these cardinals. You see the west elevation, you see the east elevation, you can as well see the north and the south elevations. Alright, now to view this building from either of those elevations is either you click on that elevation you want to view the building from, right click and open with current view setting. So when you click on this open with current view setting, you will view the building from that elevation, or you go to this navigator, this pop-up navigator. Alright, now come down and choose the elevation that you want to view that building. Alright, now let's say I want to view from the east elevation. You can see we have the east, the north, the south and the west elevations. So let's say we want to view from the east elevation. I will double click on the east elevation. Alright, now this is the east elevation. You can see we are viewing the building from the east side of the building. So that's and any elevation you open will be active here. You can see we have the east elevation here. So if you want to view from other elevations, you simply have to go here, come down and look for the elevation that you want to view the building from. Alright. Now as for this is the height of each story. You can see from the ground floor it starts from 0, and to the first floor the height is 3,150 millimeters. You can see, and from the first story to the second story is another 3,150 millimeters, which is 6,300 starting from 0 to the second story. You can see that. And for the second story to this roof level is 3,000, making it 93 from the 0 to the third roof level. You can see this roof level. So those are the heights. And if you want to change the height, like you want, I know that if you, by default, Archicad is going to give you 3 meters. But if yours is this 150, this 3150, then leave it like that. But if yours is 3 and you want to change this, press Ctrl 7 on the keyboard. You can see this thing is going to pop up. Now Ctrl 7, you can see the height of the elevation from the ground floor, which is this, set it as 0, and for the first floor set it as 3150. You can see the second 63 and the third is 93. You can also change the name of the story. You can see how I changed this third story to roof level. If you only have 4 story, maybe from the ground and the first and second story, and you want to add this third one, click on insert above and you insert another story above the second story. And if you want to rename that, just click on it and you can see highlight the name and name it whatever you want to name it. You can name it the roof level or the roof apex, anything you want to name it as. Alright, but do that before you start your drawing. Alright, so I will leave there, and I think we are done with this. So now let's go to the ground floor. Alright, and before you start drawing, make sure that you are drawing within these 4 cardinals. Your floor plan, make sure you draw it within the elevations like this. You can see how I did mine. So now let's start drawing our floor plan. I will start from this first shop, but because I want to draw within these elevations, I will just click this and drag it away. Alright, now the dimension of this first shop is 3 by 6 meters, and this dimension holds true for the rest of the shops. The rest of the shops, all of the shops are the same. They are the same dimension. We'll make use of our wall tool. So go to the toolbox, click on this design and click on the wall tool and double click the settings dialog. You can see the settings dialog. Now the structure, the wall structure has 3 options. It has the basic option, the composite option and the complex profile option. For this middle one, the one it is as default, is when you want to make use of a wall with multiple layers. When you click below, you will see the types of wall that option has. You can see the first one is block double plastered. The second one is block insulated cavity. So you can see some insulated cavity plastered. You can see a wall plastered at both sides. So this is a wall with multiple layers. All right. And as for this third one, this complex profile, click on that and you can come below and select the wall that you have already created in Archicad. All these are walls that are embedded in Archicad's library. So before maybe you want a particular wall that you have created, you need to create that wall first before you can come here and select that wall. But as for what we are about to design, we are going to make use of the first one, the basic. You can see that. And below is the material of the basic wall. So just come down and choose a particular material. I'll choose this brick finish material. So this is the material I want for my wall. Alright, and this right here is the wall thickness. I will change this to 2 to 5. Alright, my wall thickness. And as for this is the wall complexity. You can see this one is a straight wall, this other one is a slanted wall, while the third one is a wall slanted at both sides. Alright, and for this is the height of my wall. The height of the wall is 3150 millimeters, starting from 0 to the apex. You can see 3150. If yours is 3000, just at the top add 150 to it. And if you want to reduce the height of that wall at the top, type minus the value you want to reduce. All right, so that's how, and make sure it's starting from this ground floor. You can see starting from the ground floor. So it starts from the ground floor 0 to the top. 3,150. All right. So what other thing? All right, I think we are done with this right there. All right, now we'll close this up, and I will go to my model. You see my model, and the model, this first one is the model of the outside face of the wall. This one is the model of the edges of the wall, while this is the model of the inside face of the wall. All right, to make anyone active, you have to click on the wall. I've clicked on the first one, I'll click the second one and click the third one, so you can see all are active. The first one is stucco yellow rough, and stucco white rough. So to change the models, click on it. I'll go look for stucco. I will choose this, I'll select this stucco fine white. All right, you can see the outside face of the wall is stucco fine white. All right, and I want everything to be stucco fine white, but I don't need to like click on it and go and start looking for the model of each of the faces. So you have to click on this link surface. If I click on link surface, everything would be the same as the first one. So I'll click on the link surface. You can see everything has transformed to the first one. So that's how to do that, and we're done. I'll click on OK. We're done for now. Alright, remember we said that the dimension of this first shop is 3 by 6 meters, and there are 4 shops, and everything has the same measurements. Alright, I will start from here such that the building will be in proximity with this right there. Alright, okay, before then I want to explain something further. You can see these options, these wall options. The first one, you can see the method of the wall. The first one, when I click and hold, you can see this first one. This one is just a single wall. When I click this first one, I can only draw a single wall. When I click, it stops. Alright, and when I click here and hold, I can select this change method. When I click on that, I will draw my wall. I will draw it down. I can also draw it to another direction, and I can as well tint the wall. It is only when I double click that the wall stops. You can see that. And as for this other one, this is a curve wall. When I click on that, you can see I will just specify my radius. I will type my radius on the keyboard and press enter, and I will hover around and stop at the starting point. You can see that. But these aren't the walls we want. We're going to make use of this change method. So to undo, I will click on this right here, this Ctrl Z at the top. Alright, so we have undone what we have done. Alright, I will click this chained wall, and I will start from here. You can see I will draw it down. Now notice that the wall is going to the right direction. You can see one part of the wall is thicker than the other part. That means that the part that is not thick, you can see the line, so that is where the wall direction is. So when I come here and click on the inside face, you can see the thick line at the top. The line is not thick, which means the wall is now going inside. If I click on the inside face, and you can see now the wall is facing inside. But I want the wall to be on both faces, such that when I want to place my grid lines, it will be very easy for me to place the grid lines at the middle of in the middle of the floor plan. You can see the middle of the wall. Now I'll click on this inside face and I'll click the center. You can see the wall is now going to both sides, going to the left, and it's also going to the right. Alright, now I will take it down. I won't give it a distance yet since we're just starting the floor plan. I'll just take it down with no distance, and I will double click. Remember, it's a chained method, so you have to double click, not a single wall. Alright, and I will also draw this wall. Just draw it straight. I won't give it a distance. Just click the middle, since it's a middle face wall. I will take it to the left and I will double click. Alright, you can see that. Now we're going to drag a copy of this wall and offset it to the left, just the way this is, and it is by 3 meters. So for me to be able to click this wall, I will have to make these two inactive. Make sure it's not on any of the tools. So click on this arrow tool or press escape on your keyboard to select the wall. You can see that. Now I would right click and I will go to move and I will go down to drag a copy. We want to drag a copy of that wall, and the shortcut of dragging a copy is Ctrl Shift D. Take note of this Ctrl Shift D. Next time, this is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using the shortcut. All right, now click, take it to the left, and the measurement is 3 meters. I will add my wall thickness. Anytime you are offsetting, always add the wall thickness. The wall thickness is 225, so everything is 3225 millimeters. Then press enter on your keyboard. You can see that. Now press escape. Now to check if the measurement is correct, press M on your keyboard or go to the top and click this measure. You can see it's also M. So click on the measure or press M on your keyboard. Click one end and go to the other end. You can see it's correct, 3000. You can see the distance is 3000 mm. Alright, so that's correct. Then press escape. Alright, now we are going to offset these other spaces. To make it easier, we do not have to offset it one after the other. What we simply need to do is to click on this wall and spread it across. Alright, now I'll click on this wall. Remember I said before you can click on this wall, make sure it's on this arrow tool. And click on the arrow tool or press escape on your keyboard such that it can be on this arrow tool. Alright, now I'll click on this wall. I will right click. I will go to move. I will go down to multiply. And the shortcut for multiplying is Ctrl U. Also take note of that. Now I'll click on the multiply and I will click on spread because we want to spread that wall. And as for the spacing, I will change it to 3225 wall thickness inclusive. 3225. Alright, and click OK. Now I will click and I will take it to the left till it completes that 4 spaces. Alright, now I will press enter. I'll click. You can see that. Now press escape on the keyboard. Alright, now let's check if the measurement is correct. As we did earlier, click the measure, click one end, take it to the other end, and you can see the distance is 3 meters, which is correct. Now press escape on the keyboard. Alright, so now the next thing we have to do is we are going to offset this 1.5 meter. And as for this other passage, I will also take this as 1.5 meter. And for this space, this shop, I will take it as, okay, it's 6 meters. You can see it's 6 meters. So we're going to offset 6 meters, 1.5 meter, and 1.5 meter. Alright. First of all, we're going to offset this space. Now we'll click on this wall. Make sure it's on this arrow tool. Click on the wall and remember that the shortcut for offsetting is Ctrl Shift D. Hold Ctrl, hold Shift, and hold D on your keyboard, then leave it. So click, take it down, alright, now press the distance 6225 wall inclusive, 6225, press enter. You see that. And I'll also press Ctrl Shift D and I will click, take it down by that 1.5, wall thickness 225, so everything would be 1725 and press enter. You see that. Now I will click this wall and I will offset to the left by 1.5, Ctrl Shift D, hold it on your keyboard and leave. Click, take it to the left by 1725 wall inclusive, then press enter. You can see that. So now we'll go further by eliminating these stray walls. You can see all these extraneous walls. We're going to eliminate all of them, and to do so, we are going to suspend groups. Make sure you suspend these groups. If this group is already showing blue, then no need, do not suspend. But if it is not showing blue, click on it. You can see I've clicked on it and it's now showing blue. We have suspended the group, and the shortcut of suspending groups is alternate G. Press them on your keyboard simultaneously. Alright, so when you have clicked this and it's now showing blue, hold Control on your keyboard. You can see when I hold Control, you can see that scissors sign. Hold Control and click on the wall that you do not need. You can see click that, click this, click. Alright. Alright, you can see that. So now the next thing we are going to offset is we are going to offset this wall to the left by 3.6 meters. Alright, 3.6, then this will offset it to the top by 4.5 meters. Click, then press Ctrl Shift D on your keyboard. Take it to the left. Remember it's 3.6. Then what thickness would be 3825. 825 on the keyboard. Press enter. Alright. Now let's remove this wall, since here is where it stops. So hold Control on your keyboard and click on this wall. Alright. Now we are going to offset this wall to the top by 4.5. So click on the wall. But as you can see, we cannot offset the entire wall. We want to offset from this part to this part. So what are we going to do? Go to the top. You can see the split. Click on that split. We want to split the wall. Now at the middle, click, take it down, click, and you can see this sign. Take it to the left because we want to make this wall stop to at this point. So take it to the left and click. You see that we have split the wall. Now press Ctrl Shift D to offset. Click, take it to the top. Remember that it's 4.5. Then we are going to add our wall thickness to it. 4.725. Then press enter. Alright, press escape. Okay, you can see that. You can see. So now the next thing we are going to offset is these restrooms. The restrooms are 900 and 900. So 900, and this stair area is 1.8 meter. Alright, take note of that. But first, I will remove this stray wall. I will also remove this, and I will also remove this. So this is what we are going to be offsetting. So click on that wall. Alright. Press Ctrl Shift D on the keyboard. Click, take it up, and remember the restroom, the width of the restroom is 900. I will add my wall thickness to it, which would be 1125. Alright, then press enter. And I will also press Ctrl Shift D again for the other restroom. Click, take it up, and press 1125 and press enter. And for that third area, 18. Ctrl Shift D. 18 plus wall thickness would be 2025. Then click, take it up. Remember our wall is 225. So 2025 and press enter. Alright. So we are going to intersect this wall with this wall. So to click on another wall while this one is still active, hold Shift on the keyboard and click the wall. You can see that. So at the top, click on this intersect. Alright, so that's how to do that. Now this wall, I will remove this. Okay, you can see. Alright, I'm going to close this part up with a line tool. I'm going to close this up with a line tool. Alright, so I'll go to document and I'll go down to my line tool. Click on the line tool and click on this change the method, and make sure you click on the solid line. Click on that solid line, and here is the line pen. I'll choose black 41. All right, and click, take it to the right. In order to maintain the same trace line with this, take it down, leave it there till it forms a circle, take it up and follow that trace. You can see, so click and go down and double click. All right, you can see that. So now we want to draw this other stair area, and the distance from here to here. At the top, click on this measure and measure the distance. Okay, the distance is 1 2. Take note of that. 1 2. All right, and the distance from here to here is 3,600. 1 to 3,600, and this is 5 to 40. Take note. All right, let's go and do that. All right, come here, then go to design, go to your wall tool. All right, now the distance from here to where the wall starts from is 1 2, and to get that 1 2, take your cursor here, leave it till it forms a circle like so, take it to the right. All right, and press 1 2 0 0 on the keyboard and press enter. But as you can see, the wall is going to both directions, which will make the measurement not to be accurate if we draw it like that, because from here to the midpoint of this wall is the 1 2, but the wall is going to both sides. So to make the wall to go only to the right direction, we're going to change the center face to the outside face. Let's see that. All right, so take the wall down, and remember the distance is 36. I'll add my wall thickness would be 3825, and I'll press enter, and I will go to the right. The distance there is 5 to 40. 5 to 40, and I'll press enter, and I'll add my wall thickness. I'll go forward and add 2 to 5 and press enter twice. You can see that. You can see, if you measure by pressing N, you will see that the measurements are correct. Now I will close this up by using my other document, or use my line tool. All right, so click here, take it up and double click. You can see that. So we're done with the floor plan. Okay, I've not offsetted this part 2175, so I'll set this wall to the right by 2175. Right, now to select any wall, remember that you have to click on the arrow tool, click on the wall, go to the top and click on this split. All right, split from the middle of the wall, split it down. You can see that. Click on the split again, split from the middle, take it there and take it up. All right, now press Ctrl Shift D on the keyboard, click, take it to the right and press 2175, press enter. Then you press Ctrl D. We didn't add the wall thickness, so let's add the wall thickness now. Press Ctrl D, click, take it to the right and 225. Ctrl D is just to drag, while Ctrl Shift D is to drag a copy. For now we are dragging, we are not dragging a copy. So press the dimension and enter. You can see that. If you measure, you will see that it's correct. Click this end, take it to the other end. You can see it's 2175. Perfectly correct. Alright, we are done with the floor plan. So let's go to our 3D. Alright, you can see this is the floor plan, what we created, and the height from 0 to the peak is 3150 mm. To move around the building, click on this orbit mode or O on your keyboard. As I said in the beginning of the video, you can see you can move around the building. You can see that. Alright, so now let's progress by drawing the arc. You can see the arc. I want to draw the arc. There are so many ways you can use in drawing an arc, but since we are doing a basic tutorial, I will show you the easiest process of drawing an arc. Alright, so before then, okay, let's go to the ground floor. Alright, I will take this, the distance from here to here, I will take it as 3, which I assume is 3, and for this it's 1.5 meter. Alright, now the tool we are going to be using in drawing an arc is the window tool. So I'll go to my design, I will click on this window, and on the info box I will double click on the settings dialog. Alright, you can see so many types of window options. You can see the basic window, the bay and bow window, the empty window opening, and so many other options. I will use the empty window opening, just an empty window opening for the arc. So click on that, go down and select. You can see so many types, so many options. You can see the arc, top window opening. You can see so many options. So I will go down and look for the rectangular option. You can see this. I will click on this. Alright. And for the width of the window opening, remember we said 3 meters. Just press 3 meters on my keyboard. And for the height of that of the arc, the height I will take it as 2400. Alright, then the seal 0, then the review 0. Okay, now click OK. Alright, now let's come here and place the window. You can see the window opening. I'll place the window here, double click. You can see that. Double click and press escape on your keyboard so that the window will no longer be active. Then click on this window opening to drag it to this surface. For you to click it easily, hold shift on the keyboard and select that window. Right click, go to move and click on this drag. Shortcut for drag is Ctrl D, take note. So click this node and drag it to the surface. You can see that. You see. So now we are going to drag this across. We are going to give a space between each of the windows, a space of 225, the same as the wall thickness. So I will click on this window and I will drag a copy. Remember, to drag a copy is Ctrl Shift D. So I'll click on that. I will click this node. I will take it here. You can see. And as for that space, I will drag this window so that we can get that space. I'll press Ctrl D on my keyboard and I will click on this node and move it to the left by 225. Press 225 on the keyboard and press enter. You can see that. You can see the space. Now we have 4 arc openings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you also have this one here. So I will click on this other window opening, hold shift and click. Make sure for you to click more than one tool in Archicad, you need to hold shift. Alright, then I will press Ctrl Shift D on my keyboard. I will click this node, Ctrl Shift D to drag a copy, and I will move it to this node. You can see that. And to give that space, we are going to drag, no longer drag a copy. Just press Ctrl D on the keyboard to drag. Click this node, take it to the left by 225 and press enter. You can see that. You can see. And for this also, we are going to click on the window tool, and we do not need to go to the settings dialog. We can change the setting here, the width. Just change it, highlight this and change it to 15. since the width here is 1500, and press enter. So go here and double click and place it. Now hold shift to click on the window to properly place the window. Now to drag, press Ctrl D on the keyboard to drag, or click on this node. Let me show you another way. Click on that node. At the top you will see this. You can see this drag. It's currently on move node, sorry. So just click on this drag. You can drag it to the top, to the surface, and place it there. Now press escape and go to the 3D. Let's see. You can see the arc. Alright, now let's progress. Let's go place our garage door. You can see the garage doors. Let's go place them. Okay. So the height of the garage door, I'll take it as 2,225 mm, and as for the width, I will take it as 2.8 meters. Alright. So I'll go to my ground floor. I'll click on under the design. I will click on the door tool. I will go to my settings dialog and double click. Alright, you can see so many Archicad options. You can see the hinge. You can see the hinge door, and within this hinge doors option, you can see several types of doors. And in the rotating door, you can as well see the rotating door option. Sliding doors, you can see so many doors. But as for the garage door, you can see the options of the garage door. Go down and click this high-speed roll up. Alright, click that. The width of the door, I will make it 2800. Alright, and as for the height, I will make it 2250. The seal, I'll change it to 0. Okay, and for now let's click on OK. Alright, now come to the position where you want to place the door. You can see, place it at the middle, but make sure that you can see this dark part of the garage door, make sure it goes up. Take it up, make sure it goes up, and place it at the middle of the wall. Double click. You can see that. Now press escape. Let's go check it out in our 3D. Alright, this is what we have. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do about this garage is that we're going to change the model attributes. We're going to remove this opening line, and we're going to change the model of this door. So click on the door, make sure it's on this arrow tool, or press escape. Go to the settings dialog. Alright, now go to this garage door settings. Click on the garage door settings, click below. Alright, and for the opening, click the opening. Click on the to remove this opening line, the opening line I talked about earlier. Click on the override model view option and untick the opening line. And to change the model of the door, click on this, go down to model attributes. Alright, the model attributes, you can see the first one, the frame outside is plastic laminate. And for the the frame outside is plastic laminate. The leaf, I will change everything to siding lights. I'll change it to siding lights. This. For the other one, siding lights. For this also, I'll change it to siding lights. And as for the last one, I'll change it to siding lights. Frame outside, leaf outside. Sorry, for the frame outside, I'll change it to I'll look for the plastic laminate. Alright, plastic laminate. Okay, we're done. I'll click on OK. You can see that. Press escape on the keyboard. Right, you can see that. So now let's place this door on these other places. Go to the ground floor. At the top, click on this pick up parameter. Now what this does is that it helps you to pick up a particular tool in Archicad. If you click this garage door tool, it will pick up the tool like this. I've clicked on the garage door tool. You can see it has picked up that tool. I can place it here. Make sure that the dark part is up. I will place it here and double click, and I will place it here also. Take it up at the middle of this wall, and I will double click, and I will also well place it here, double click, and I will place it here like this and double click. Alright, now press escape on your keyboard. Go to the 3D, go check it out. Alright, you can see that. Then these, as for these ones, you can see some are, this one is fully closed, some are halfway closed, while some are fully opened. So I'll make this fully closed and this one to be fully opened. Alright, so this will be fully closed, this fully opened. Click on the door, go to the double click on the settings dialog. Alright, click here, go to this opening. Alright, for the opening height, remember the height of the door is 2250, so I will also press 2250 here, such that it will be fully opened. Then click OK. Alright, like so. You can see that it's fully opened. I should make it come down a little bit so that the roller will be a little bit visible, or make this 2 or 19. Okay. Alright. For this, I'll make it to be halfway closed. Double click the settings dialog. Sorry, let's do it. Not that. Let's do it then simultaneously. Click this, hold shift on your keyboard, click the 3 of them. Double click the settings dialog. Alright, click here, go to the opening, and for the opening height, I'll make it 1.1. Alright, and click OK, like so. Now press escape. So you can see that so this is how to place the garage door. Alright, so the next alright, so now let's go ahead by making this column design. You can see this column. Let's design the outer face of the column, and we're going to place this. You can see this right here. We're going to place this, and we're also going to place this. So let's go to the ground floor. Alright, I'll go to my document and click my line 2, and alright, now I will click from here, I will take it here, I will take it down, and I will take it down, I will take it up, and I will take it to the left. Alright, now what I need is just this square and not what I did. The reason I make this line to come out is because so that it will be easy for us to click on the line, because if I place it here, it won't be easy to click on that line. Alright, so now hold shift on your keyboard to click on this line. So you can see we can only select this part of the line because it is not grouped. So click on this grouped or press alternate G on the keyboard. On group, you can see, click on that on group and press Ctrl D on the keyboard to drag it down. Alright, now suspend that group. Okay, now press Ctrl on your keyboard, remove this and remove this. Alright. So I'll go to my design, I'll click on my word tool, I'll click on the settings dialog, and I will click on this geometry and positioning. I will make the word thickness to be 7.5 and okay, I'll make it, and the model, I will change the model to stucco beige rough. So I'll change to stucco beige rough and I will click on OK. Alright, so I will click and I will make sure that the face of the wall is going outside like this. Come here, come here, come here, and end it here like this. So go to the 3D, let's go check that out. Okay, you can see. So this is the wall that we just made. Press escape on the keyboard, select that wall, click on this group to group the wall. Now double click the settings dialog. Alright, so now we are going to click on this log detail. We want to make a log wall. Click on this wall detail, you can see. Now make the log wall active by clicking on this. These are the types of log walls that Archicad has. You can see this log wall is the one that is on the left side. This one is the curved log wall on this side. This one is the curved log wall on the other side, and this type of wall on the left side. You can see this is the curved log wall on both sides. I will use I'll make use of this right here. So click on this wall, and the height of the wall segment, of the log wall segment, change it to 400 mm and click OK. Alright, press escape. You can see that just like this right here. You can see how this is. So that's how to do that. Now go to the ground floor, click the wall, press Ctrl D, oh sorry, press escape, click the wall, right click, go down to move and click drag multiple copies. Click on this node, want to drag multiple copies, place it here, go further, place it here, place it here, and place it here. Now press escape on the keyboard, go to the 3D, alright, now you can see, go to the 3D. Now I will remove this wall, click on the wall, right click and delete. As for these other walls, I will reduce the height. Click on the wall by holding shift, click all the walls. Remember that the height of our arc is 2.4 meters. So click on all the walls, double click the settings dialog and reduce the height. Click the geometry and positioning. You can see the wall height is 3150. So we're going to come here and press minus what we want to reduce from the wall height to make it 2004. So come here and I'll specify minus 600. Let us see what it gives us. It's 2550. So we still also need to add 150 to the 600 so that we can get the 24. So this would be minus 750. Alright, now click OK, press escape. Alright, you can see that. You can see that. Let's go place this design. You see this design. Let's go place that design. Go to the ground floor. Alright. Now this line tool we made. Let's go increase it. Alright. Now this line tool we made, we are going to click on it like so. Click on the suspend groups, click on one of the node, click on this offset all edges, click on it, and we're going to offset the edges by we're going to offset it by 150. Press enter. Alright, you see that. Now I want to make that design that we saw earlier. I'll go to the slab tool, double click on the settings dialog. Alright, now for the slab we have the basic structure and we have the composite structure, just like the wall tool. For this design we're going to make use of the basic structure, and the height of the slab thickness, I will make it 100, starting from 0. Make sure that here is 0, and click this. This is the direction the slab is going to. Since the slab is starting from project 0, I want to make the slab to go up. So click on that. Now let's change the model. Click this, all the faces of the model. I want them to be paint titanium white. Alright, and change everything together. Alright, so click on OK. Now click on this method, this rectangular method. We want to draw a rectangular slab. So click on this method, rectangular method. Click here, take it down and click like so. Now hold shift on your keyboard, click on it, click on it, press Ctrl D on your keyboard to drag, take it up like so. So remember that what we added as offset was 150, which is 75 to the left and 75 to the up. So press Ctrl D on the keyboard, click, take it to the left by 75, press enter, press Ctrl D also, click, take it to the up by 75 and press enter, such that it will be at the middle. Alright. Now we are going to click on the node. Now we are going to right click, go to move, go to drag multiple copies like so. Click here, you can see, just click this point, this end point, click there, drag it here and place it here. Also drag it here and place it here, and drag it here and place it there, and press escape. You can see that. Now let's go to our 3D and check that out. You can see that. So this is how to do that. Now we are going to drag a copy of this slab that we created and we're going to take it up. Go to the ground floor. Let's view from this elevation. So I have to click on this elevation and I will drag it to where I want to view it from. I'll place it here. And while the elevation is still active, I will right click and I will open with current view setting. Alright, now you can see we are viewing from the north elevation. So click on this, hold shift on the keyboard to click on another, click on this also, and click on the last one. Alright, now remember to drag a copy is Ctrl Shift D. So press it Ctrl Shift D on your keyboard. Click this node, take it up, follow this trace. You can see that trace, follow it up. Go up and place it here, like so. You can see that. Now press escape. Go to the 3D, go check it out. Wow, interesting. You can see that. That's nice. Now let's go further by placing our slab. Let's place our slab. I'll go to my ground floor. The model of the slab is it's marble and tie. It's a marble and a tie. Marble at the edge and tie at the top. So I'll go to my ground floor. Alright, now I'll go to the slab. I'll double click the settings dialog. Alright, I'll change my slab thickness to 600 from project 0. From project 0, and I want the slab to go down. It starts from project 0 and it will go down. Remember that the bottom of our wall is project 0, so I want the slab to start from the project 0 below, which would be the 600 thickness. So I'll click here and I will unchain this so that I can give it different model. For the top, it's Titan. I'll look for Titan. Okay, this Titan 25. And as for the edges, I'll look for marble, stone marble. Okay, this stone marble carrier white. Alright, and for the bottom, that doesn't matter. You can give it any model since that won't be shown in the 3D. Okay, so now I'll click OK. Alright. So now let's use this complex method, this polygonal method of drawing the slab. Since the building it's not rectangular, not like this, not a rectangular type of building. So let's use this polygonal method. Click on that. Start from here. Just follow the shape of the building. Alright, now go to the 3D. You can see that we have placed our slab. You can see. Now let's go further. So the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to place, alright, so we're going to place our stair. You can see this. We want to place our stair. So let's go to the ground floor. Before we place our stair, we need to use our line tool to draw out the stair. So go to your slab tool under design, double click on the settings dialog. Alright, the height of this slab is 600. Okay, we're going to leave it like this. Make sure the reference line is from starting from up to bottom, and the model, the top is titan, the side is stone marble, while the bottom is paint glossy white. I'll leave it like this. I'll click on OK. Recall that the dimension was 15 by 300. Alright, now start from here. Click. Make sure it's on this second one, not this first one. Click on the second one. Alright, now take it down. You can see it has two dimensions. The first one is dimension 1, while the second one is dimension 2. As for the dimension 1, press 1500 on your keyboard, and as for the dimension 2, press tab on your keyboard to enter dimension 2 and press 300, and finally press enter. Like so, you can see that this is the first ramp. Now select this ramp, hold shift on your keyboard to select, click on the ramp, click on right click, go to move, go down to click on this drag multiple copies, like so. Click on this node, this first node, take it down and click. Now go down again and click. Then finally press escape on your keyboard. Let's see, we have 3 steps. Now go to the 3D to go check that out. Alright, you can see these are the 3 steps that we have. Well, what we want to do is that we're going to reduce the height of the steps. This first one, we're going to reduce the height by 150. The second one, we're going to reduce the height by 300, and for the last one, we're going to reduce the height by 450, such that it gives 150, 300, and 450 height. So for this one, go to the settings dialog. Alright. So the height should be 450. Then as for the bottom offset, we give that 150. Sorry, minus 150, minus 150, such that it maintains the same position. Then click OK. You can see that. And as for this other one, double click the settings dialog. The height, we're giving it 300, and as for the bottom offset, we're going to give it minus 300, like so. Then click OK. And lastly, click on it, double click on the settings dialog, change this to 150, and for the bottom offset, change that to minus 450. Alright, then click OK. You can see that. So this is how to make a ramp in Archicad. So what we're now going to do is that we're going to copy this ramp and place it here and right here. I'll go to my ground floor. Alright, I will copy this ramp by pressing Ctrl Shift D on the keyboard. Click on this and take it down like so, and I will rotate this ramp. Remember, the shortcut for rotating is Ctrl E. Press Ctrl E on your keyboard, click this node, take it here and take it up like this. Now let's properly position it. Press Ctrl D to drag it. Ctrl D on your keyboard, click this, take it down and place it there. You see that. And as for this also, I'm going to select this, hold shift, this and this, and I'll press Ctrl Shift D on my keyboard to drag a copy. I will click and I will drag it and place it here. Alright, and I will increase I will extend this. Click on this right here. You can see this to extend. Click on that and I will extend it by 500 mm. Enter, and I will do it for this as well. Click, take it there, make sure it's on this one right there. Take it there and click. Now click this, take it there and click like so. So now we are going to position this at the center of here and here, but before that I want to measure this. I'll click measure, I will click from here and I will measure it to here, which is 700. That means I will drag this here by 350 mm. So press Ctrl D on your keyboard, click, drag it to the right by 350, press enter like so. You can see this. Now go to the 3D, go check that out. Alright, you can see it's looking better. You can see that. Now let's go check out the next thing we need to do. Alright, I think we are done with the ground floor for now. So now let's go to the first floor. We're done with the ground floor, so let's go to our first floor. Click this icon, this pop-up navigator, and double click on this